You should be proud of yourself. You've made it to week 4 of our 4-part series, Feel Better in 30 Days. This week we'll progress the exercises to add in a balance challenge, as well as continue some of the rhythmic variations to keep challenging our coordination. So let's begin standing to the right side of our chair, about an arm's distance away, and we'll begin with a walk. Just walk in place. Your chest is up nice and tall. Your shoulders are relaxed down and back. Your thumbs and your forefingers are relaxed, and you just have a gentle fist, and you're rolling toe ball heel. In 4 more, we'll go 4, 3, out, out, in, out, out, in, and when you're ready, we'll just add that rhythmic variation, quick out, quick in. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, last one, walk in place, just walk here. Something new, step touch. Step touch, step touch. So in the last few weeks, we've been tapping to the side. This time we're stepping and shifting our weight side to side. When you're ready, your right arm reaches, then your left. Ooh, a bit of coordination there, I know. 4, 3, 2, right arm up, 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 up. And if you want even more, both arms can be together. Let's go in 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Just walk in place, just walk. Let's add traveling. Walk to me. 4, 3, 2, and back. Out, out, in, or quick if you'd like. Step, touch, and reach, or double arms. You choose. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Walk to me. 4, 3, 2, and back. Quick out, quick in. 1 more. Step touch. You could reach out in front. You don't have to reach overhead. There's no rules. You choose what's right for your shoulders. 1 more time. Walk to me. 4, 3, 2, and back. Out, out, in. Quick out, quick in. Step touch. You choose if your arms are forward or single arms or overhead. 4, 3, 2, and walk in place. Good job. All right, let's move on to our combination with our upper body. We'll stand with our feet a comfortable distance apart. Lift your shoulders up and down, up and down. 2 more. Last one. Shoulders front and back. So far, nothing new from what you've been doing in the last week. We'll change that shortly. Cross in front, open wide, palms down and up, big stretch, down and up. 2 more. Last one. Do you remember what's next? Reach to me, pull back, elbows in, right by your sides, push and pull. Last one. Arms down, shoulders up 2 times. Shoulders front and back, just 2 times. Squeeze the skin around your spine, cross front, open wide. Reach front, pull to me. All right, 1 more change. Arms go down, shoulders up. Just 1 time, front and back. Cross and open. Reach and pull. Let's try it again. Shoulders up, front and back. Belly buttons in, cross and open. Reach and pull. Again. Up, down, front, back. Cross, open, reach, pull. 1 more, up, down, front, back, cross, open, reach, pull. Good, release that. From here, lift your right heel, then your left. Moving into our heel pump. Relax your hands, relax your shoulders. Shift your weight into your toes as you lift up your opposite heels, lifting and pressing down. Now exaggerate your hip just a little bit more, pushing. There you go. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Right knee lifts, up, down, up, down. 1 more right, 1 more left. 2 knees on the right, 2 knees on the left. Good, something new. 3 knees on the right. 3, 2, hold your third knee up. Got the chair right there. Can you reach up with the other arm? And everything comes back down, pedal. Lift your left heel up, then your right. Good. Push and pull. That's what I want to see. 4, 3, 2. Left knee lifts, up and down, then right, then left. Land toe ball heel. 2 knees on the left, then on the right. Let's do that again. 2 knees on the left. Lift, tap, lift, step. All right, we need 3 knees on the left. 3, 2, hold this one. You've got the chair right there. One arm comes up, the other lets go, or up a little bit more, and then everything comes down. Good job. All right, our next exercise. Step your right foot forward, your left foot back. You're in a tandem stance. It's like you're on a railroad track with your right arm and your right leg in front and your left leg in back. Lift your shoulders up and down. Shoulder shrugs only is all we're doing with that tandem stance. You might notice there's a little bit more rocking and rolling in your ankles because we've added a little bit of a balance challenge here. Let's do 4 more. 3, lift up and down. 2, and last one. Now listen, shift your weight forward, shift your weight back, bend your left knee, bend your right knee, pick up your left heel, and back. Swing your arms forward, swing your arms back. Good, so it's a little weight shift, front and back, rocking and rolling, toe ball heel. That's it, let's do 4, 3, 2, and done. Go ahead and step in. Now bring your left foot forward, your right foot back. That tandem stance again. Chest is up. Draw your shoulders in front and open. Good. Front and open. And this might be a bigger challenge for you, or it might not be much of a challenge at all. That's okay. It's about noticing where you're at right now. How do you feel? Are you able to pay attention to your posture? Draw your shoulders in and back, and then keep the weight even between your front foot and your back foot. And then in each foot, it's even between your toes and your heels. Perfect. Let's make this the last one. Then we'll shift our weight forward and back. We have the chair there for support. And then as you feel more comfortable, we reach and withdraw. Shift and shift. Nice. Just a few more. And this will be the last one. Come on back, and then bring both feet together. Squat is next. Our progression will be stepping out to the right, sitting back, standing up, and stepping in, and then over to the left. Out, sit back, up, and in. Out, back, up, in, out, back, up, in. Now it's really important. We've been doing squats quite a bit. You've probably done lots of squats in your lifetime, but it's important that you think about shifting your weight back. As we get tired, our knees want to come forward. That's when we start not feeling good with our squats, but if we can keep the work in our muscles and not so much in our joints, we'll feel better as we get stronger through these exercises. We have our chair there as our tool to help us to get stronger. Let's do one more on the right and one more on the left. Nice job. Step in. All right, our next exercise. Your right foot comes out in front again. We're back to that tandem stance, but I got a little twist for you. So, weight's even between your right foot and your left foot. Arms are down by your sides. Can you bend your elbows? Your elbows come up. They push forward, they pull back, and they come down. You know this one. lift, push, pull, release. Take a look at this. I'm going to lift up, out. I'm going to step back and lift. Step up, out, back, and lift. If it's more than what you want, keep your feet right where they are right now. It's a lot to coordinate. It's a step, and then just the arms, and then a push back, and then a lift. So we've got some balance and weight shifting going on there, as well as coordinating the movement. And you know, these movements that are a little tricky, and you think, oh, I'm not getting this, stay with it. That's what makes us stronger. If everything was easy, there'd be no room for growth. So it's okay if an exercise feels just a little sticky, not quite, you don't feel like you're quite getting it. This is just the first day. And then as you work on this later through the week, it'll start to make more sense and you'll get the rhythm. One more time, step and lift, push, pull back, and then lift and release. Great job. Our next exercise is our kickstand squat. But this one's going to be a little different. It'll be a single leg hip hinge. Your weight's in your left, your right toe is down. I want you to lengthen through your left leg, but bend your left knee slightly. Hip hinge. Use your chair for support, and then come up nice and tall. So it's not the squat we've been doing. This is a hip hinge. Hinge forward and back. Let me give you a side view. I've got my wall there for support. My right toes are down. 80% of my weight's in my left. I'm hinging from my hip. My spine is staying lengthened as I hinge forward and as I come back up. Do you remember those garden mockingbirds? And we're coming down and getting the water, and we're coming right back up. And I do have one more little progression for you if you'd like to try it. If you're ready, we're going to hinge forward, stay here. Your right foot taps back, in, and up. And we'll just do 3 more. Hinge, draw your belly button in, tap back, in, and up. 2 more. Hinge, tap back, in, and up. Your glutes probably saying, whoa, there's some work going on here today. As long as it's talking to you and telling you there's work, that's all right. No pain, just work. But we do have the other side to do. So your weight shifts over into your right foot, about 80%. Your left toes are down. Let's just start with our single leg hip hinge. Your right leg is straight, but there's a slight bend in the knee. And then I'm gonna draw right back up. Again, I always picture that mockingbird, that garden mockingbird. He comes down, he gets his water, he comes right back up. You can use the chair for support. You could have your hands on your hips. You could have your hands out in front of you. However it works best for you. There's lots of options there. All right, let's add on. We're going to hip hinge, tap back, in and up. Hip hinge, tap back. Your right glute's got some big power, big strength there. 2 more. Hip hinge, back, in, and up. Last time. Hinge, back, in, and up. Nice job. Back to the tandem stance with your left foot in front, your right foot in back. Our lat pull down. Right arm comes up, left arm if you're ready. Now if this is too much of a balance challenge for you and you don't feel comfortable without having the chair, go ahead and come back with your feet, shoulders distance apart, totally fine. We're gonna draw our elbows down and into our hips, up and in front. Down and into our hips, up and in front. That's it. All right, we're going to add on to this. As we pull down, shift your weight back, tap in with your left, and then lift. Step and reset. Draw in, tap, get your balance, lift, then push up and reset. Take your time, there's no hurries. Push back. And as you feel more comfortable with the movement, you can get rid of the tap and just come back into a knee lift. I guess I wasn't ready to do that yet. I'll try it this time. Push back, but it does take concentration. That's the thing, is it doesn't matter if we're just beginning our exercise routine or if we've been working out for a long time. If this is a new movement pattern for you, it takes a little bit of concentration thinking about it. And it's okay to come back to the tap and the lift. Keep your belly button drawn in. Now we've been focusing on that lat pull down the last few weeks, so coordinating it with this tandem stance and a knee balance, it's a lot to think about. I know that it is. So if you need to regress the movement until you feel more comfortable, that's totally fine. This is just the first day of the week. We have all week to progress this. Last one. Keep your arms down, bring your foot down, and release. Walk that out, nice job. All right, our next exercise, the crouch, we're gonna add it with some lateral movement. So we'll take 2 steps to the right. Your right foot will come down into the crouch and push back. 2 steps to the left, 2 steps. Now your left foot steps, watch your chair, down and up. We've been doing the crouch, but when we add a little movement, sometimes again, it's like, oh, where are we going with this? 2 steps to the side, lift your right heel, now push back. 2 steps, step right, lift your left heel, push back. 2 steps, step left, right heel lifted, push back. Give yourself time to learn this. Good, 2 steps, and come out and push. Now I want you to push across, down and up. Push across, down and up. One more to the right, and then one more to the left. Good, nice. We have lift and pour. Stand a comfortable distance apart, arms distance away from your chair. Lift, pour, up. What's our balance challenge? Shift your weight into your left, peel your right heel, up. Put your right heel down, shift your weight into your right, peel your left heel up. Oh, there's more if you want it. But if you don't want it, stay here. I'm peeling my right heel up and my right knee, and then shifting. Peeling my left heel, then my left knee, and shifting. Take your time. No hurries. We get better by practicing. So not only do we have the strength that we've been doing, pushing against rotation, or pushing against resistance is what I want to say, and then adding in the rotation as well. Whew, that's a lot. But we have our own body's resistance to think about, and now we're shifting weight and adding a balance challenge as well. Don't even have to lift your knee up. All right, let's do one more on the right, and one more on the left. And release. All right, our plie squat. So stand with your feet a little wider. Your heels are on the outside of your hips. Your toes are 10 and 2 o'clock if you were looking at the face of a clock on the floor. From here, we'll come down into our plie squat. We'll squeeze our inner thighs together. Not so bad, right? Come down, stay. Hold on to your chair. Lift your heels up. Yikes! Down, and then squeeze your inner thighs together. Let me give you a little regression if you might like that. How about right heel lifts? Down, and then we'll come up, we'll get the left on the other side. Come down, left heel lifts. Up, down, and squeeze in. So it's really your choice if you want to do both heels together. Maybe you'll save that for later in the week. Maybe you'll alternate with your right heel. Then squeeze up, squeeze your inner thighs together, then draw down, push, push, push. Lift your left heel up. Yep, and then come in. All right, let's just do a few more. We'll come down. You choose if it's right lead, and then it'll be left lead on the next one. Maybe these last two, maybe we'll let go of the chair. Just balance here. Ooh, balance for sure. I have to have my hands down in front. That helps me balance. Good, and stand tall. Bend your knees, toes and heels in. Okay, we have a row with a twist, pun intended. Okay, your feet are a little closer together. We'll hip hinge, our arms are extended out in front. Now, I want you to just bring your right arm up and release. We're going to stay on the right arm. When we bring our right arm up, could you turn your heart slightly to the right and then push down? We'll do that again. Right elbow up and in and down. Up and in and down. I want your heart rotating to the right as you lift your right elbow up and in and down. And then my heart goes back in the direction of my feet. My hips are back, but I can come up taller if that's better for my hips and my glutes. Let's do 2 more. Pull and release. One more time. Pull and release and come up nice and tall. Ooh, we have the other side to do. Feet are a comfortable distance apart. Hip hinge slightly. You choose how much you lean. That's totally fine. We're all different. You choose what's right for you. Your left arm comes up and then it pushes down. And then we add rotation. As I draw my left elbow up, I turn my heart to the left and then I push down. Belly button's drawn in. I'm sitting back. My weight's in my heels. Able to wiggle my toes. And I'm connecting my breath with my movement. A breath as I lift and I rotate. A breath as I push and come down. That's it. Let's do 2 more. Lift and rotate. Come back down. Use your own body's resistance. One more time. Release and we'll stand up right here. Good. We've got the calf raise. This time I want you to sit back, coil. And then as you push up, dunk your basket. So catch it, push and dunk. If that's too much, there's a bit of power going on there, hold on to your chair. So it's recoil, then push and dunk. Good, I want that power as we come up. Push and dunk. Again, if you need a little bit of a break through your ankles and calf muscles, keep your heels down. I'm okay with that. Lots of options. And then as you're ready, bring your heels back up because we're only doing 4 more. So let's do 4, recoil, recoil. 3, explode. Recoil, recoil. 2. And last one. Good, stand up nice and tall. What's our last exercise, do you remember? Tricep extension, you know it. A little bit of a variation, the rhythmic variations that we've been adding in. Your feet are a comfortable distance apart. Hip hinge, arms down in front. You lift both elbows up, get them in position so we can work our tricep, the muscle in the back of our upper arm. Your right arm goes back, then your left, both come in. Now your left goes back, then your right, and come in. So it's right, left, in, slow, left, right, in, slow. Weights in your heels and belly buttons drawn in. And I want to make sure that you're looking out in front of your feet. Keep your neck in line with the rest of your spine. And I think I had talked about in one of our other classes, you have that peeled grapefruit underneath your chin, between your chin and your chest. Don't let it go, but don't squish it and get juice down your chest either. We'll do 2 more. Back, back, and in. Last time. Release both arms down to the ground. Push through your heels, stand up, roll your shoulders back. Great job. Let's stretch that out. We'll sit back, support our weight on our thighs, tuck your tailbone round. That should feel nice in your upper back. Lengthen, push and stand. Do that again. Sit, round, lengthen, stand. One more time. Open your heart. This time, bring your hands in front of your chest. Turn your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Push your palms to me. Push away. Chin is to your chest. Let's stretch our upper back. Just a little bit different from what we've been doing. Then lift your chin. We'll open our heart again. Nothing wrong with doing it twice. Good. From here, bring your hands together. They don't touch. They lift up. They circle to the right, down, bend your knees a little bit, over to the left. We're just making a circle. From the top, we go the other direction. Left, down, around, and up. We go to the right. Good. Keep your chest up nice and tall. Just getting a little mobility through our shoulders, that's all. One more to the right, one more to the left. Take the breath with you. Inhaling and exhaling, and then the other side. Good. Go ahead and release all the way down. Roll your shoulders back. Lift up your right knee. Circle your toes. Circle in the other direction. Good. Take a giant step back. You're in a rear lunge. Come straight down. Tuck your tailbone under. Stretch for your quadricep, stretch for your hip flexor. Good. And now, stand up, step in just a little bit, bend your left knee, lift your heart. There's your stretch for your calf. Just a little bit of a different way to get into position. And then this time I'm going to have you shift your weight back. So I've bent my right knee, I've shifted my weight back into the right side, I've drawn back through my left hip, left toes are up. There's the stretching glute and hamstring. My quadriceps feeling that too. Let's come up and together. Left knee lifts, circle your toes. Circle the other way. Good, take a big step back. Chest is up, straight down. Tailbone is under. Stretches in your hip flexor and your quadricep. Big breath in and breath out. Left heel goes down. Bend your right knee, lift your chest up. Stretch again for your hip flexor, but if you're pressing your heel down, you'll get it in your calf as well. And then we just shift our weight back. I need to bring my left foot in just a little bit. You might need to as well. We've just shifted our weight back. Most of my weight's on my left side, drawing back on my right, lifting up my right toes and getting a stretch down the back of my right leg. Let's come on up. Feet in together. Roll your shoulders back 3 times. 2, and done. Great job. You have completed our Feel Better in 30 Days Fitness Challenge. I really hope that you do feel better after doing these exercises and progressing with the exercises, getting stronger and working on balance and coordination. But it's not the end. Continue to progress. Join us for a Silver Sneakers live class on our Silver Sneakers Facebook page. Even better, go to silversneakers.com and see if you're eligible for the Silver Sneakers fitness program. If you are, check out our full live class schedule. We have a great schedule to keep you progressing, to keep you moving, to keep you strong.